Alrighty, guys. Who is excited?
Let's go places.
Tonight's game. 'Cause I'm sure excited. Game 7, though.
Welcome to
Pretty
Game
intense.
7. It's been home to some of the most glorious moments in Penguins history.
It's very intense. Darius Kasparaitis. Still, I will never forget that goal. I will never ever forget that goal.
It's win and move on. It's win and move on. Lose and go home. Game 7 is next. This familiar scene is setting the whole crowd going crazy. Game 7, 2 words synonymous with drama and Stanley Cup glory. This series now become a best of one. Penn Rangers decide it all tonight. And good evening, everybody. Welcome to game number 7. Bob, in game 7, you need your stars to shine. No better place the bright lights of New York City. And tonight, the Penguins' biggest star is back, Sidney Crosby.
He is in the lineup. Mearsy, a sigh of relief when he stepped onto the ice here at Madison Square Garden. Knocked out a game. A high hit from Trouba. Sidney Crosby is back in after a one-game hiatus. Madison Square Garden knocked out a game. One game. A high hit from Trouba. 7. Sidney Crosby is back in after a one-game hiatus. Sidney Crosby and the Penguins, they have indeed Crosby on the ice.
He's not the only one. On the All-Star goaltender. He's not Tristan Jarry, who hasn't played the month, is making his return in a Game 7.
Well, you know, this is going to be a tall task for Tristan Jarry,
who hasn't played the month, is making his return in a Game 7.
Well, you know, this is going to be a tall task for Tristan Jarry with 34 wins. He has been chomping at the bit for this moment, thrust right into a Game 7 against maybe the Vezina winner on the other end in Shesterkin. What a moment.
We've talked a lot about the Penguins' experience advantage that may be most helpful in a Game 7.
Well, I think it would be. You know, I think these guys have been through it before. Look at the names on that list, their careers in Game 7s. The Penguins are built for this moment. Let's see if they can get it done.
It's one game to decide it all. Game 7 is moments away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Tonight's colors are presented by the New York Police Department. And here to sing the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome back Grammy Award-winning baritone John Brancy.
Dude, Game 7.
I know. It's intense.
It's great. My heart races now. Game 7 is like no, it's no period. It's no period.
Yes, I need to change that. Die!
Is he waiting
John
for
Brancy
something?
with the national anthem. Let's get some Rivers Casino tips to win.
I don't expect many goals. The first one's always important, and the Penguins, they've scored a couple from behind that goal line, Mersey. Maybe they can get that done. Look at this guy. This guy jumps onto the ice, Sidney Crosby. And what a wonderful sight that was. The special teams got to be a lot better for the Penguins.
Antonio, the bot called you a wig.
As well.
What?
Look who's in net for Pittsburgh.
A wig.
Penguins starting goal is presented by Tristan Jarry. His first game in 31 days is a Game 7 with the season on the line. Career high 34 wins during the regular season. Rangers starting goaltender is Igor Shesterkin. And has the otherworldly numbers in this series as he did in the regular season. He's given up at least 3 in this series as he did in the regular season. He's given up at least 3 has to be an inspiring sight for the Penguins. Their captain is back, number 87.
Crosby
and he's in the starting lineup.
Back.
A 7-game series that has had so many twists and turns. All comes down to one single game.
All right, and the puck
Sidney
has
Crosby
lost.
is back. Ricard Raquel is back. His first game since game number 1. He's expected to skate with Evgeny Malkin and Kasperi Kapanen. So the Penguins with a near full lineup. Off we go. Game 7 is underway at Madison Square Garden. Trying to shoot it in is Frank Petrano. It was cut off. Gensel will advance it.
Oh,
and the Penguins will charge ahead. Off the stick of Kreider. Coughed up. Backhanded further by Jake Gensel. 7 goals in the series. Tied for the most in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Chris Kreider coming off a 2-goal game. Oh, nice. He leads with backhand, and Jarry makes his first save.
Jarry makes a save already.
Jarry with some contact with Zibanejad.
Zibanejad just 20 seconds in.
Stood in front of Jarry.
894 goals per save, 290 goals against, 205 record.
Collision at the blue line there. Some interference. Vetrano knocked down Matheson. That created a little seam there for Kreider, and he took advantage of it, but pretty easy stop there for Tristan Jarry, and that's what you want. Remember when Domingue came in the overtime? Got a nice, easy, soft shot. That's exactly what you want your goaltender Tristan Jarry to see right there.
Missed the last month. Last played April 14th. 36 saves in a win against the New York Islanders, but got run over a bunch of times. Suffered that injury. It was Casey DeSmith who started the series. He got hurt in game number 1. And it's been Louis Domingue ever since. And it's Domingue who has recorded the 3 victories, including game number 1. Trying to capture it at center is Evan Rodriguez. And now it's 4th line against 4th line. Penguins without Brian Boyle. He is out week to week. And pass is going to stop play.
Thank you, Penguin.
No changes to the Penguin defense. And Louis Domingue is the backup. See him in that same position there at the Zamboni tunnel. Well, what a moment, Bob, for Tristan Jarry. After an outstanding regular season, of all places, making his return in Game 7.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to strike me as a guy that shies away from this sort of thing. We already see that he put his glove into the face of the Game 6-year-old.
Andrew Kopp rolls in 4 of the 6 games written off by Ricard Raquel. Raquel was hit by Ryan Lindgren in game number 1 after playing only 4.5 minutes. Lindgren is backtracking for the Rangers. The Penguins making a change.
Lindgren over 22 minutes. He missed a couple of games in the series. They weren't the same without him. Boy, they're happy to have him back on the blue line.
Lindgren along with Adam Fox, who has led the Rangers in points with 9. He's coming off a 4-point game, as is Mika Zibanejad. The big guns really got going for the Rangers in game number 6. Didn't have that usual matchup of the Zibanejad line against the Crosby line, as Sid missed game number 6. Turning back is Keandre Miller, second-year defenseman. Out to center, just turned it over. Here come the Penguins with a 2-on-1. Jason Zucker trying to go to Carter, was broken up. Carter back to the front. Off the stick of Heinen. Lafreniere going to Kakko. Kid line out there for the Rangers. 8 points combined over the last 4 games. Rue Weedle has hit hard. Played the puck, and it's out to center for Jason Zucker. Zucker, 1 against 2. Cutting across. Defended by Trudeau. Zucker, very solid game. Game number 6, 3 shots. Led the team in hits. Here's Mike Matheson.
Yeah.
He's giving the Crosby line back on. Shot attempt from Gensel. Rattles off the glass. Back to Letang. He shot. Stopped by Shesterkin.
Yeah.
Rust in front.
Rust redirected that shot, Mears. He made it very difficult for Shesterkin to make a save on that play. And Sidney Crosby has got his skating legs here tonight already, and that's Well, it could be trouble for the New York Rangers.
Oh, shit.
Earlier
Go,
on, there was a
go.
2-on-1 after Keandre Miller turned over the puck. Zucker's looking, tries to make the play across.
Get it.
And it's intercepted as it's intended for Carter on the backside.
Antonio is left.
Crosby on the draw. 9 points
Antonio
in the first 4 games.
right?
Miller ahead for Petrano. Angled out. Full speed ahead. Philip Hedl down the right wing. Leans in on the backhand. Hits the side of the cage as the Penguins goes down hard. That was Russ behind the play.
Picks his stick up. He's limping a little bit, and he's been limping all series, in my opinion, after being struck in one of the early games in the ankle, blocking a shot.
Blocks lead pass for Zibanejad. Long shot denied by Tristan Jarry.
Let's go, Rangers.
Picked up by Bluger. Bluger joined by Brock McGinn and Evan Rodriguez. And defense fourth line, inside out move by Marino. Marino trying to sidestep Lindgren, helped out by Rodriguez. Board battle goes on. It's just Shesterkin takes a look. Big scrum for it. Reflects toward McGinn. Tap back to Bluger and fired across toward Pettersson. Going to use the reach. But captured by Vetrano. Vetrano scored goals in games 2 and 3. Chips it in here, goes to the bench. First 2 shots of game 7 belonging to the Rangers. Penguins 6-0 all time in road game 7s. 3 of them in Washington, one in Buffalo, the Casper game, New Jersey, and then, of course, 2009 at Joe Louis Arena in the Stanley Cup Final against the Detroit Red Wings.
Let's take a look at Brian Rust. He's trying to back check on Hedl. He's coming down the right side, and he loses his footing here in the collision, goes into the wall. Lost his footing, lost his stick, and very fortunate. Just going in maybe that easily. Could have been a lot more dangerous than that.
One player to watch out for. Big game, Brian Rust. He seems to elevate his play in these elimination games. Matheson tracked down the bouncing puck. He will be scooped in by Artemi Panarin and retrieved by Matheson. 6 points in the series. Cut off by Kopp.
Offside, barely. Keandre Miller doesn't like the call, but that's what it's going to be.
Time for the Barrel Ford leaders. 6-0 record for the Penguins. Some of the most memorable games in franchise history. As I said, the Kasperitis overtime winner in 2001. Stanley Cup Final 2009. Best road Game 7 record all time. This is the 18th Game 7 in Penguin history overall. A 10-7 record. As we said in the open, Bob, a lot of experience on the Penn side. 13 players who have won a Game 7 before.
It's do or die. It's a different situation. I mean, you know, you can't be afraid of the spotlight. And could there be a bigger spotlight than Madison Square Garden? I mean, this is pretty huge.
And it's a tremendous atmosphere, as always. Here comes Jeff Carter. Carter snaps it on goal. It's just Shesterkin in the hockey game. He makes his first save. Carter rammed into the glass.
Scored off in the distance from my window, I can see.
Comes up toward Friedman. Worked out by Rooney. Retrieved by Ruiz.
Tony, you're talking about
Carter and Reeves still wrapped up behind the net there, and they finally separate.
What are you doing?
Shesterkin, he sees a little puck there, but Penguins haven't really been able to get that good crack at him yet.
That first goal in a Game 7, so important. Team that gets it wins 75% of the time. Off the wall, wristed out by Russ. Over the stick of Fox, flying in is Gensel. Bumps it back for Crosby. Crosby toward Gensel. He opens up, tried to pass the line. That is blocked by Kreider. Penguins maintain possession. Pettersson will crank it right back in. Pettersson along with Marino. They've been very steady. Very good series for those two. And they have stayed together. No change in the Penguin defense. And some new line combinations with the return of Ricard Raquel. And Brian Boyle is out week to week. Lower body injury. Penguins still without Brian Dumoulin on the blue line. Chip forward by Lafreniere. Intercepted by Marino. Hedl will work it back.
That's okay. He's ice cold.
Philip Hedl fires it to open ice and way too far ahead for Capo Caco. Penguins trying to get something going through center. Malkin. An inspired effort in game number 6. Caco for Hedl. Hedl gets to the puck, able to work it in down the boards.
Yeah, they got it deep after turning it over 3 straight times against the Penguins in the neutral zone.
Braden Snyder. Snyder with the shot and goes wide. Braden Snyder, rookie defenseman. Over to the veteran Justin Braun. Braun leading their team in Stanley Cup playoff games played. Teddy Bluger floats it in. Evan Rodriguez leaving it for Brock McGinn. McGinn, the Game 7 double OT winner 3 years ago with the Carolina Hurricanes.
Good battle win there by Bluger. Penguins are winning these.
Tang with a shot. Traffic in front. Redirected wide. Picked up by Bluger. Spin it back to Matheson. Matheson point to point. The tag. His shot knocked down in front. McGinn's got a chance. And stopped by Shesterkin. Great shift here from the Bluger line. The tag with a shot. Never got through.
That was close.
Good pinch from Matheson.
God, that
Braun
was
takes down Matheson. Centering pass intended for McGinn. Blocked by Snyder. Then the scramble shot. Stopped by Shesterkin again. Loose in front. Rebound denied.
What a
My
stop
God,
there.
that was close.
2-3 stops by Shesterkin.
My God, that was close.
Fired out by the Rangers. And the Pens can come right back in offensively. Heinen couldn't get it down the boards. They got two
Rangers
Rangers
goal.
advantage at second.
Rangers goal.
One-timer score.
Rangers goal. Are you kidding
Chris
me?
Kreider. And the Rangers
Rangers
have a
goal.
1-0 lead.
I can tell you we're fucked already. We're
The stops at the
we're
other
done.
end were
I can tell you
horrible.
now.
Incredible effort here by Shesterkin.
Yeah, man.
That was on
Yeah,
McGinn.
we're done.
Then
I
there's a
can tell you
couple
already
other
we're fucking
cracks.
done.
He's able to get his right pad on. And then Zibanejad had 4 points in Game 6. Gets it over to Kreider. Kreider makes no mistake, goes under the crossbar and over the
All right,
glove.
well, that's 1-0.
And we said it time and time again. A big save at one end, sometimes a goal at the other. And I got to tell you, Shesterkin made a couple of 10-bell saves there for the Rangers.
Rangers back into the Penguin zone. Sealed off was Vetrano, but it's back to Kreider. Kreider scored the game winner in game number 6. Opens the scoring in game 7. Crosby winds, fires, caught by Shesterkin. Rust with his stick right in front.
Little showboating there for Shesterkin. It was in the webbing, and he gave it the old hockey card save on Crosby. Put on a show early here in New York.
In their
Oh my
last
God,
3
it's dark
Game
out.
7 situations
Holy
all
shit.
time, the Penguins are 10-7 in Game 7 and 6-0 in that contest on the road. The last time, 2017 against the Capitals, their most recent game in which they were victorious in a Game 7, the 2017 Eastern Conference Finals against the Senators. Experience, lots of experience on this roster, guys.
That's right, Dan. 14 players with Game 7 experience.
Holy shit,
13 have won a Game 7. Crosby also 5-2 record. Jeff Carter 5-0. Jeff Carter 5-0. It is noisy here, Bob. It is noisy here. Just getting the start they were looking for. Saves from Shesterkin, and then that all-important first goal from Chris Kreider.
Well, you always wondered, and you still wonder, is Shesterkin going to find his form? He's allowed 3+ goals in each of the last 4 games. But boy, what a start for him. He made a couple of big saves and just made a big one on Crosby there. So he can make a difference. And that's why he's up for a couple of big awards this year in the National Hockey League, the Hart Trophy and the Vezina. And he made, well, the only reason they have a lead for Rangers right now is because of Shesterkin.
MVP finalist along with Austin Matthews and Connor McDavid. And will most likely win that Vezina Trophy as the top goaltender. So far, he's made 5 saves. Up to the red line, Letang. Shesterkin paws at that, misses it. Fox will slide it forward for Lafreniere. Joined by Philip. Hedl goes there. Hedl in with a backhand try, stopped by Jari.
Well, that's a couple of backhands for Hedl already in this period. He doesn't mind going there.
And it's Vetrano trying a shot, missing it. Raquel and the Penguins away to center with Marino. And we'll feather it in. Malkin, Kapanen, and Raquel. The Penguins' second line. Defending for the Rangers, Lindgren and Fox. Activating is Pedersen. Right along by Malkin. Ricard Raquel. Malkin to Raquel as they try to cycle here. Malkin getting tangled up with Lindgren. Ricard Raquel emerges. Low to high, and it's back to the point for Marino. Using the end board. Kapanen takes it off the back of the cage. Broken up by Lindgren. Hedl will kick it forward for Vetrano. And Frank Vetrano trying to gain the red line and get it deep. Wanted to get it deeper than that. The Penguins trying to get back to work in transition. Only player was Marino. He will send it in softly.
Rangers are asking for trouble not getting pucks deep in that neutral zone. They really are. That's at least a handful of turnovers.
Forechecking pressure from the Pens. Forced to turn over. This is Carter. Pass intended for Heinen. That's intercepted. The Rangers away 3-on-3. Down the wing, Panarin again on the backhand. Flutters wide. It's defended by Ruedel.
Schneider makes it one zip.
Puck trickles down the wall. Schneider was hit hard.
Amazing
comes
goal.
to Panarin on the outside. Panarin, couple of head fakes. Wrist shot is stopped by Jari and no rebound.
Panarin with a great burst of speed. Really the first speed we have seen from him in the series. He's trying to come alive here in a Game 7. Beautiful day in New York. Penguins are down by 1.
Rangers.
You remember, what was the approach?
Well, you knew you had 66 in your team, and you called him ace. The coach did.
I just saw fly from light.
You know, so you just figured when he was there, you were going to win hockey games, Mearsy. That was the approach, that you could outscore the other team. The Penguins You know, they were known as high-flying teams, and I say that, you know, with a little bit of humor.
What are they
but
doing? Why is there?
you got to
why is
win
this guy
by
peeing down the
defense
ice
first.
with a puck?
It ultimately, defense always wins championships. You have to make the correct plays, and then your offense is able to take over from that. That's what the Penguins are trying to
Bro, it's
establish
about to start
here in this
scoring.
hockey game. Shesterkin shut them down. The puck went the other way, and the Penguins gave up a 2-on-1. Pedersen was back. He tried to take away the ice, and that's tough to do. I always thought as a defenseman, take a look at the guys that are coming down on the 2-on-1. You know, Pedersen, maybe if he dives out on a lesser player than a Zibanejad, that he's able to make the play. But Zibanejad's a heads-up guy, crafty guy with great hands, and when Pedersen went down, he was able to make the play across. And Kreider, what a season he's having, Mearsy. I mean, he's like a fine wine, this guy.
It's incredible. Only
Way
31
darker
years
than
of
it
age. Highest goal total prior to this year was 28, scored 52, and now has 5 more in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's take a look at this play again.
Look at this. He attempts to take that pass away. But Zibanejad has got such long reach and great vision, and he's able to just easily move that puck over to Kreider. Penguins get caught with that pinching defenseman in Marino, and after at least two great saves by Shesterkin. I mean, he was incredible there in that sequence. The Penguins thought they had the first goal here tonight.
Penguins and Mike Sullivan have liked the team's 5-on-5 play throughout the series. He talked about that the other day. They've outscored the Rangers 20-15 through the first 6 games at 5-on-5. He really emphasized the special teams needed to be much better on the power play and the penalty kill. Mike Sullivan on the bench. No Mike Bellucci. Power play and the penalty kill. Mike Sullivan on the bench. No Mike Bellucci. Mike Sullivan has led the assistant coaches 3 games on the protocol list as head coach. 2 in 2017, 1 in 2016. Gave those first goal stats earlier. Not as much of a harbinger in this series. The team scoring first only won twice. And the team scoring first has lost the last 3. Off a turnover. Brock McGinn trying to split the defense. McGinn gathers it in the corner. McGinn and Beluga along with Rodriguez. Outstanding shift just prior to the Kreider goal. Led to those great stops from Igor Shesterkin.
Penguins get an offensive zone opportunity here after Fox couldn't control a puck on the face-off. Let's see if they can make something happen. Look at these battles.
What a grind it is. It was loosened by McGinn. Skating over is Matheson. Matheson gets free. Wheels out the slot. The backhand. He was swarmed. Penalty will be called against the Rangers. The late call. Jar goes to the bench and Tang. Pass is going to be blocked, and it's the Penguins with the first power play chance in game number 7. And Bob, there usually aren't many of them in a 7th game.
No, there's not. You know, you got to watch Matheson. He's absolutely incredible on this play. It took 3 Rangers to take him down. Watch him. He gets away from one here, Strome, then he gets around, and then Panarin comes in with the slash on the hands. But it's all because of the mobility of Mike Matheson. He was able to be 1-2, and then the third player that engaged him took the penalty in Panarin. And what an opportunity here. And you got to get your power play going.
Taking out context.
Power play 0 for 6 over the last 2 games. That's included over 3 minutes of 5-on-3 time. 4 for 18 in the series. Starts with the face-off, and it's a face-off win for Sidney Crosby. The Tang for Gensel, one-timer. It's blocked.
Shot first mentality. You see that right away.
Rust bobbles the puck. Able to recover it and chops it around. Gensel getting double team. Tyler Mott will take it and clear. You got back in the lineup in game number 6. Very good penalty killing forward. Makes a difference and is able to clear and go to the bench.
Yeah, and of course the Rangers have a couple of shorthanded goals in this series as well, so you have to be cognizant of that.
Gensel went back to Malkin. Letang slap pass. Rust. Rust for Letang. For Crosby. Tried to redirect. Never got through. Puck was cut off by Lindgren. He is crashed into by Crosby as he was clearing it. More time off the clock. 1:10 to go. And the slashing penalty to Artemi Panarin. Rangers have killed off 14 of 18 in the series. Everyone's stalled on the entry. Rust has to survey. Back from Malkin. Malkin will wind his way in. Malkin takes a look. Crosby open. Now Rust blasting stop. Rebound. A big one. And it's skated away by Mott. Mott trying to reverse. Got it past Malkin. Stays in the zone for Crosby. Crosby down for Malkin on the backhand. And out of the reach of Letang. It's out the center.
It's a long shift for the Penguin forwards and D. They're going to get off the ice. Malkin, he'll be the last member to get off. And the Penguins running out of time here on this power play.
The second power play unit was so good in games 3 and 4 in Pittsburgh.
And that was pretty bad.
Jarry handling the bouncing puck, leaving it for Evan Rodriguez. One more rush here on the game's first power play chance. Rodriguez moving it south. Matheson being hounded by Zibanejad. Here comes Ricard Raquel. Option to have on the second power play unit. Sent in toward Raquel. Rodriguez going to the bench. The puck came right in his direction. But that's going to do it for the Panarin penalty.
Panarin has it.
Panarin applying some pressure on Pettersson.
Boy, Panarin showing speed in this game that he really hasn't shown in the previous 6.
Now charging is Jason Zucker. Taking it to the boards. Finds Pettersson right there. It's off the iron. The Penguins that close to tying the game up at 1. Counter-attack with the Rangers in front for Kopp, and the puck goes wide.
Right into the feet of Kopp. Pass from Panarin is on his game right now, and the Penguins, right after the power play expires, almost give one up. And then Pettersson hits the post the other way, Mersey. I mean, this up and down action right here.
The fans respond. 9-6 the shots in favor of Pittsburgh. Sent ahead, Gensel on the backhand. Threw it into traffic, couldn't connect with Crosby. Rangers trying to shift to offense. Philip Hegel, nice play to accept it. Gets a shot off, and that's denied by Tristan Jarry.
Well, this is fun. Everybody's on pins and needles. The Penguins, Pettersson on the second power play, rings one off the goal post. And then the other way, Panarin to Kopp.
Up over.
To the limit. When you talk about all that goes into a game like this, Game 7, all that you trained for all summer in the long season, that it was really hard to get through this year, but everybody's done it, and it all comes down to this right now. So why leave anything in the tank?
Icing call to bring it back into the Penguin zone. First, we'll get a message from Sheely's Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses.
Penguins hockey is brought to you by Sheely's Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses, the official furniture and mattress supplier of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
I think about Tristan Jarry and how long he waited to play in the playoffs after last year and some of the disappointment. You know, he really did. It's a mental game for a goalie. He's got all the physical attributes, and he had a tremendous season for the Penguins. But, boy, so much rides on his performance here in this game.
He's made 7 saves to this point. The all-star Tristan Jarry, 2-on-1 Pittsburgh. Danton Heinen with Carter, fires missed upstairs.
Well, that just got up on end and went into the third row. What a bank pass off the wall by the Penguins defense to get this puck up. Take a look at this bank pass. There it is, up to Heinen. He receives it, and he decides to shoot it as the pass is taken away down low. The timing was perfect there. Left-handed shot, Heinen couldn't make the play over Lindgren. Tried to shoot the puck, and it just got up on edge.
Jason Zucker there at the end of the bench. Can't say enough about his heart. We've seen from Zucker, and thought he was very good, especially late in game number 6, leading the Penguins in hits. Hasn't even played the full series, and you know he's not at 100%. Probably having to be patched up, taped together. A lot of guts shown by Jason Zucker in this series.
And I think it was him, not a defenseman, who made that play up on the 2-on-1 Mearsy. So, yeah, this guy has showed up, ready to play, and, you know, he's real a spark plug for this team.
Trouble for Pettersson behind the net. The Penguins trying to recover now. DeAndre Miller floats it into the circle and settled down by Marino.
Knocked him out.
Marino ahead for Ricard Raquel.
What Crosby did that?
A big absence. Penguins trade deadline acquisition. Out since game number 1, trying to maneuver around Zibanejad. Couldn't do that with the puck. Both teams want some line changes. With 4:35 to go in the first. Ryder the goal scorer. And 7:36.
Zibanejad's got no blade on his right skate. He can't get off the ice. The referee's stuck. They're going to leave him out here. There he goes. Now he's trying to side. I don't know. I don't know how to describe that skating style.
And so Crosby, and he's robbed by Shesterkin.
Linder is
Penguins almost took advantage.
He got hurt?
Of that odd play with Zibanejad at center ice. And Igor Shesterkin, full stretch. He comes up huge again. His tempers
never mind.
Are still rising.
You know, Russ is on top of one of the Rangers there. A lot of times you see the referee blow it dead because they don't want Zibanejad to get hurt or hurt somebody else trying to get across the ice in any form or fashion. And he had to improvise what he was going to do. That was Fox that Russ was on top of. And another great save by Shesterkin. Crosby still standing beside that net and looking up top. Crosby tried to jam that puck because it was sitting on the back of the leg of Shesterkin. It was sitting there. Crosby could see it, Mearsy. He was standing right on top of the netminder. Lindgren put him down pretty easy. And let's see what the officials have. They're conferring right now in front of the penalty box, the two officials, to see what they got. Take a look at the chance one more time. There's the shot. The puck's right there by the glove.
He wasn't seriously hurt.
Team, Pittsburgh penalty number 17.
And it's a 4-on-4.
4-on-4.
So we'll play some 4-on-4 hockey here right now. You know, Crosby was going to play to the whistle there. Shesterkin made a great save, had the glove behind his left knee. And then look at Zibanejad. He's got nothing on his blade. So how do you get across? Well, I'm going to push this way because I can't skate. And I don't know how to describe that, Mearsy. That is just like desperation.
It was like a goalie.
It was like a goalie. Push-off. It was. That's exactly what it was.
He missed his calling. Pretty good forward. Zibanejad.
The officials trying that. The officials trying to justify or explain why Crosby was jamming his stick in the back of his leg.
What a chance that was for Sidney Crosby. His 8th career Game 7, played only 10 minutes and 49 seconds. Game number 5, took that shot to the head from Jacob Trouba. 4-on-4 hockey with the matching penalties to Rust and Strome. Loose puck is offside against the Rangers as it was touched by Tyler Mott.
Wait, industry, baby.
We take you back to Game 5 here at Madison Square Garden. Crosby and his line mates had been totally dominating this series. This was the shot from Jacob Trouba. Crosby would play a couple of more shifts after that and then was unable to finish the game. Did not play in game number 6. That moment, Bob, just when that hit took place, it looked like this series was over. Total domination by the Penguins.
It was. They had nothing. Rangers had nothing going at all. And the game changed the minute he left. It really did. At that particular moment, the whole, there's a trip up there.
Oh, shit. Somebody's
Mott goes down. Penguins get a little break.
Here comes Jake Gensel, drop for Crosby to the circle. Unable to take it was Matheson. Matheson double team, shuffles it along for Crosby. Trying to go to Gensel, and that's stick to the glass. Tyler Mott on the counterattack, weaving his way through center. Mott tries a shot, blocked by Letang. Now Matheson took a shot up high.
It's going to be a high stick against Trouba, I think.
4 on 3.
They're pointing at Trouba, and he's going to be the man penalized.
What the fuck,
He's
man?
looking up at the big screen. It's going to be 2 or 4.
I'm sorry, but that hit by Trouba was
It's going to be 4-minute
harsh.
penalty. There's blood on the ice here. Trouba's going
Oh
in.
no, blood. Yep. That deserved a penalty.
Incredible. For Trouba to take this penalty as he's going to the net. Take a look. And he high sticks Matheson right in the face.
If there's blood, then that's
Stick
definitely a
comes up.
penalty.
Catches him
Oh
right
yeah,
in the mouth.
that
There's
was the
blood.
hard hit.
Trouba's in for 4 minutes.
You know, score. You're right, swear.
Yeah, we got a 4-on-3 right now. Lots of open ice
Wow,
for this Penguin
4
hockey
minutes,
team. They're
I
going to have to
knew.
clean up the blood that's in the crease.
Better break.
Right where Tristan Jarry would be stationed. So a lot of time here to talk things over. And the Penguins, they're able to rest their top players for this power play.
Saw Crosby right there. To have everybody huddle around. Saw it Reardon. He's going to diagram a play. So it'll be a 4-on-3 power play for 1:19 seconds. And Bob, what a time for the Pens power play to get going. Mike Sullivan said it was just a little too deliberate on those 5-on-3s. A little too obvious. 5-on-3s the last 2 games. Still trying to clean up the ice where Mike Matheson was injured.
A lot of talk while that was going on with Gerard Gallant and the officials. Gallant, I don't know what his argument would be there, Mirzi. I mean, it was a clear-cut high stick situation. The Penguins had a 4-minute high stick in Game 6. One of those inadvertent high sticks. And now the Rangers, who have done a pretty good job on their penalty kill. 4-on-3 is a little different dynamic.
This year they were pretty disciplined, but not so much in this series. Crosby wins the face-up to Malkin. Malkin, Letang, Malkin faking. Side of that, Gensel slips it through. Crosby hearing it from the crowd here at MSG. Letang maintains his balance. Feeds it over to Malkin. Malkin cutting. Still skates across. Malkin. Letang. Hard pass. Crosby off the skate. Hands off Lindgren, goes to Malkin, back for the captain.
Oh, no stick, Lindgren.
Crosby, Letang, broken stick, Letang, and the clear from Kopp. How about that?
2 broken sticks.
Crosby.
You see guys wobbling on the ice.
Wow,
You've seen broken blades, broken sticks. And still a 4-on-3.
Letang flying into the Ranger zone, snaps it across to open ice for Gensel. Same 4 players for Mike Sullivan. Crosby looks over both shoulders. Has Letang to his left, he'll fake. Crosby, a fake, and then Malkin. Malkin dishes it off. Crosby in front looking for the stick of Gensel. It's that debris down there. Malkin for Crosby. Crosby, Letang blasting. Misfired, and the puck will go off the wall back toward Tristan Jarry, alertly out of the crease. And he headmans for Malkin.
Holy.
Crosby. Evgeny Malkin. Matheson is on the ice.
He got 3.
Gensel drive, stopped by Shesterkin, the rebound. It's a 5-on-4 power play for Pittsburgh. Loose puck scooped up by Malkin. Russ tries a pass. It'll be taken off the boards by Crosby. Crosby, wrister, blocked. Gensel back toward the point, and Matheson hustled over to keep it in. The whistle's going to sound. So 5-on-4 for the Penguins, 2:22 on the double minor to Jacob Trouba for high sticking.
Lumber all over the place. Lindgren with a shot on Crosby breaks his stick, and then it comes up to the Penguins. And Letang's trying to shoot this, and it breaks in half. So Talk about bad timing for both those hockey players, and the officials are cleaning up again. We've seen a lot of cleanup here so far in this first period between blood and bad ice and stick debris.
And skates.
Ice there.
Oh boy, and skates. Now Mike Sullivan chooses not to use a timeout here and put his number one power play back on the ice. They're having a little bit of an issue here right now. 4-on-3 didn't look particularly good, nor did the 5-on-4. And it's early in a hockey game. You never know when you're going to need that, but boy, you're already down one. Hard to know when to use. It's only one timeout.
Evan Rodriguez over to Danton Heinen. Heinen toward Rodriguez, but out of his reach, and Lindgren will snap it down the distance. 1:35 to go in the period. That's the important clock.
What I do know is this power play is needed right now, and it can't have you lose momentum so much here that it's also keeping some players off the ice who are on a power play.
Carter angles it back for Matheson. Evan Rodriguez snaps it across for Carter. Carter closing in front of the net. Heinen scores!
Hey, we tie it on the power play.
I thought it was in,
We
but I'm
tie
not
it
sure.
on
I'm
the
not
power
going to the goal line.
play.
You know, I'm right.
Let's
We'll see if they blow
go.
it or not.
Antonio.
If you hear the horn sound, you know it's a goal. We're going to be looking at it in Toronto right now.
I'm telling you, that's
And
it.
the horn has sounded.
Yes.
It was tough to hear because of the crowd. That puck, from our vantage point, was clearly behind Shesterkin.
Yeah, I'm
Danton
telling you.
Heinen was battling in front, and it appears as if Heinen has tied the game up at one.
The Penguins power play. Getting on the board, the second unit. Oh boy, that was so close there as Fox dives back to try to save it.
From further video review, at 1:09, the puck completely crossed the line.
Yeah, good goal.
And Trouba makes that walk of shame over to the Rangers bench after taking the 4-minute high stick.
Hold on. Okay, no,
You talk about a bad penalty.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, you can see all that white space between the goal line and where that black puck
that
is.
was
Mercy, there it is on the overhead. It's a pretty good look
That
right
was-
there. I
that
don't
was
think you
a
can
beauty.
beat that look. And the Penguins get that huge goal with their second power play unit that's been good in this series.
They've done it again. Danton Heinen. Here's Crosby in front. Able to bat it down. 55 seconds go in the first period. Now a 1-1 score. Trouba loads up past the Cop. Cop out of the corner. Back for Trouba. Fadeaway slap. And then Panarin on the backhand. That was blocked by Rust. Crosby floats it to center ice for Gensel. Gensel kicks it up to his blade. 7 goals in the series. Tied for first in the Stanley Cup playoffs with Evander Kane and Kirill Kaprizov.
How about scoring late in a period like that? Just recapturing the momentum, if there has been any. It certainly has been up and down all series long. Tough to keep.
Scoring summers brought by Point Park University.
All right, great first
Vetrano,
period.
15 seconds to go in the first. Swept in by Vetrano. Marino trying to angle him off. Luger over to McGinn. McGinn over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez turning backhander, and that is going to do it for
All right, now we'll
period
do it
number
for the
1.
period.
And coming up in the first intermission, presented by your neighborhood Ford store, the Robbie and J. Dan Potash will be speaking with Pens forward Brock McGinn. A lot of highlights and analysis. Bob, that was a bizarre period, wasn't it? Especially for a Game 7. A lot of oddities, and the Penguins do end up tying the game by a millimeter.
Great play there by Russ, knocking that one down out of the air. The second power play unit with 3 goals in the series ties it at 1. That
All
led
right,
to a 5-on-3.
second
The Penguins
two is a
capitalized
go.
on right away when the Rangers were in control of that hockey game. You know, and of course he had the shot up high on Sid. He's been good at times. He's got a good plus-minus, +4 coming in. He's been bad at times with that high stick that he took in the first period. You know, he's kind of got a little yin and yang in his game right now. He's a fierce competitor. Let's see if the Penguins can
All right, second period's a go.
take advantage of him moving forward.
Look at the time of that shot. Offensive zone. Lopside. Second period is underway. Turned over by the Rangers. Fight through was jammed away to center. Letang will play it across for Matheson. Lead pass, Crosby. Hit his skate. Poked at by Trouba. Then Matheson. He collects and spins it down the boards for
Oh my
Matheson.
God.
Lead pass, Crosby. Elevated pass to Letang. Letang cutting on in. Looking, going to Crosby.
Okay.
Crosby centering pass, Gensel denied twice by Shesterkin. Puck is still loose. Shesterkin out of the crease. Hangs on long enough. Hangs on long enough.
A great patience there for the Penguins in the offensive zone. Crosby to Gensel. Take a look at Sid. He's going to hold on to this puck and back up, trying to create some space for himself. He finds Gensel. Gensel gets back up, trying to create some space for him. One. Here's two. 3, and maybe another one there, Mearsy, as he stays with that puck. He stays with that puck. Shesterkin. He doesn't give up on it. Neither of those players.
Of course, these second periods in the series have been wild. Rangers scored 3 times in the second period in game number 6. Penguins have 12 second period goals. Look at these opportunities for Gensel in his office.
If you really wanted to, you can give him 4 shots right there. You know, he goes to those tough areas. He's willing to take that hit in around that net. And then he's been rewarded. He goes to those tough areas. He's willing to take.
Pedersen hits the side of the goal. Kenny Malkin won the draw. 3 for 3 in the faceoff circle, period number 1. The faceoffs overall were dead even. The Penguins have dominated in that area in the series. Number 1 faceoff percentage in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Outlet pass, Kopp retrieves it. Fires it across, and it's worked in by Panarin. Tristan Jarry hard around the glass. Pedersen throws it through center. Rangers move it D to D. Adam Fox points in all 6 games. 9 in total. And second among defensemen in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Only to Cale Makar of the Avalanche. Fox leading it for Panarin. Carter's line is on. Carter along with Zucker and Heinen. Yet behind the Penguin goal scorer. He's got 7 now in the last 15 games going back to the regular season.
When you're hot, keep shooting, Danton Heinen.
Together a nice little goal streak at the end of the regular season, and that is carried over. And a huge goal late in period number 1, tying this game up. Dump in from Zucker. Picked up by Braun. Using the boards to get it ahead, but it's a change of possession. But then lost to Hedel. Hedel is going to leave it. It's skated into by Kakko. Kakko takes a look. And challenged by Carter. Kakko, legs still turning. Hedel slides it up high for Braun. Pass over. One-time try by Schneider. Right in his face with Zucker. They cancel out. Justin Braun has some time. Off of Lafreniere. It will ricochet down toward Tristan Jarry. We're always looking for body language in a situation like this. So far, Bob, Tristan Jarry looking very comfortable.
No, he is, and good reason for him to look comfortable. He's only had to really see a couple of good opportunities against him. I really like the brand of defense the Penguins are playing. They gave up the 2-on-1. They were able to capitalize New York on that. But listen, they're playing a disciplined brand of hockey right now, the Penguins.
This is Tyler Mott. Circles, throws it in front. Getting bumped was Jarry. Reeves picks up the puck, banks it up high for Miller. Miller over to Trouba. Trouba fire, stopped by Jarry. Rebound, Reeves, and it goes wide. Penalty will be called.
Penalty.
Interference is the call. The Penguins will be shorthanded.
Matheson going to the box. Fourth line. After a good shift by the third line of the Rangers.
Good save by Jarry.
Penalty number 5. 2 minutes for interference.
The fourth line is able to get in there. There's Matheson knocking over Rooney. Rooney earlier in the shift made pretty good contact with Tristan Jarry. Reeves missed on the rebound opportunity. Zucker took that shot off the right leg. He chased this puck down. Then he went to the Penguins bench. And, of course, he's... Yeah, that's been the story of his season.
Like I said, patched up and fighting through a lot, Jason Zucker. Matheson for interference. Rangers power play. 5:15 in the series. Scored a power play goal in all 3 games here at Madison Square Garden, and they control. Strome blasting. That's stuff. Strome plays it down and around for Panarin. A centering pass intended for advantage. Open is Kreider. He's got it. Kreider sets it up high. Fox fires. Oh!
And another save by Joe.
Wow, Fox is looking up at the big screen here in MSG. And he was just denied by that glove hand of Tristan Jarry. Kreider had an opportunity prior to that, but he gave it up to throw it back to Fox. And Fox has got one of those great wrist shots. He scored a couple of goals in the series from that exact same spot on Louis Domingue, but not on Tristan Jarry.
Yeah, Kreider wide open in his office.
I know, I can't
where
believe
he makes a lot of money.
He moved that puck, Mearsy. He must have looked up and saw that Tristan Jarry was right in front of him. And here come the Penguins shorthanded.
Penguins shorthanded with Bluger and Brock McGinn. Rangers allowed a league low 2 shorthanded goals this year. Penguins scored 3. Good work so far on the PK. And this is the other side of the special teams that the Penguins emphasized. Penalty kill. Mike Sullivan said has to be better. Power play goals against it 4 of the last 6. Here's a centering pass, and that was tipped away from Kreider. Comes up high for Fox. One-time try by Zibanejad. Flutters wide. Panarin dishes it off for Fox. Fox so patient. Angles it over to Artemi Panarin. Closing, centering pass. One-timer wouldn't go for Zibanejad.
Well, late pad save there by Jarry. Saw it at the last second. Moved his right leg.
Fox for Panarin. They go east-west, and a shot is to the glass and out on the bid from Strome. 32 seconds ago in the interference penalty to Mike Matheson. Philip Hedl winding in. Nobody home in a blue jersey, and an easy clear for Teddy Bluger. Rangers rush up ice again. Loose puck. Lunging for it was Bluger. Letang defending. Rangers with it, and Hedl. Pass to the slot. It was missed by Lafreniere, and will go down the distance, and that will do it. Rangers are able to capitalize. A couple of huge saves on that PK from Tristan Jarry.
You know, you look at, while the penalty killing hasn't been great, but you're going to have a great goaltending, and they certainly got it there.
Sent up to the line for Keandre Miller. Shot is deflected well wide of Jarry. And get his stick free is Marino. Hedl man open. Go in there. Lafreniere sliding was Crosby. Over to Miller. His shot was blocked by Crosby. Feeling the effects of that. Trying to get up and back into the play to the bench. Crosby hobbles his way over the bench, and Shesterkin plays it over to Kopp.
Zucker taps him when he gets over to the bench, and all the Penguins are up and saying, great job, Captain.
Kevin Rooney on the backhand side. Leaves it for Fox. Fluttering shot. Missed the net. Follow up now by Kakko. Ryan Linder, the defenseman's behind the goal. Goes to the dot. It's a wrist shot.
Is that crossbar? I couldn't tell what that hit. This line is dangerous down low. Kakko's one of the great players down low. He's got great hands. Got it again. Look out.
Here he is. Kakko swatted away Matheson defensively.
Great job by Matheson with that long reach.
Now regrouping is Kasperi captain and leaving it for Matheson. Rangers peeled off on a line change. Penn's trying to stretch it out. It'll be redirected into Igor Shesterkin at a very nice assist in game number 6.
And Crosby's standing up on the bench right now, trying to walk that off. Blocked a shot in his last shift.
Laid around by Jarry. Heinen had Carter breaking. Andrew Kopp sends a wing to wing for Artemi Panarin. Skating down the middle is Strong. Wrist shot for Panarin is stopped by Jarry. No rebound.
Jarry's looking strong in that cage. No rebound there at all. Sidney Crosby getting in the lane of the shot.
this city, he said it.
That's awesome.
Rangers pull it back. Then the scramble.
Oh.
Penguins
All right,
recovering.
get
Brock
out, get
McGinn.
out.
Again, sends it in softly. Braun got there first. Ryan Reeves and the checking line on for the Rangers drew that last power play opportunity. Puck comes back to Marino. Marino flips it down to the empty corner. Rodriguez spinning backhand into the blue paint. It was loose, but swept away. And now skated out by Reeves. Kevin Rooney whacks it in. Marcus Pettersson is back, and he gets decked by Tyler Mott. McGinn clears. DeAndre Miller storms right back in, surrounded by Penguins. Mott to Kopp. Kopp looks, fires, stopped by Jari.
They're going up high on Jari as well here in this second period. Jari knows it, and he's standing tall.
Jari's 8th career playoff game. Same thing for Igor Shesterkin. So far, 13 saves for the Penguin goaltender. Panarin fights through, leaves it for Strome. Strome back for DeAndre Miller with the fake. Gets away from McGinn. Over to Kopp. Takes it, sets it up for Trouba. Pass to the corner, and now collected by Panarin. Panarin for Trouba. Dishes it off for Miller to Trouba. Misfired, and a shot blocked by McGinn. He's feeling the effects of that. Miller a drive, pinballs around, loose by the goal. Kopp the pass in front, but it's picked off by Bluger, and he will clear.
Wow, you got Zucker, you got Crosby, you got McGinn, everybody blocking shots for this Penguin hockey team. We came into this game talking about Tampa and what they did to the Leafs, sacrificing, getting in shot lanes. You got to pay a price, and those players I mentioned, they're paying a price. Look at that McGinn block. Getting the shot lane, great job. Panarin trying to get that puck to the net. These guys are still ticking, Mersey. They're still ticking, and Crosby's taking the face-off right now. He isn't, maybe just a little leery of the injury situation that he missed the last game, and I don't think he's quite getting as engaged in those face-offs as he normally does. He didn't have a good record in that first period.
Teddy Bluger and Jeff Carter have been the two best for the Penguins in the series. Bluger entered tonight over 70%. Jeff Carter's been good too, 63%. We'll look at the UPMC health plan injury update. A new name to add, that's Brian Boyle, as he was injured in game number 6, trying to throw a check on Jacob Trouba. He's out week to week, lower body injury. Brian Doolin's still not skating, and Casey DeSmith is out for the playoffs after poor muscle surgery. Lindgren forced advantage at. Rangers break it out. Chris Kreider. Ranger goal scorer, feathered forward. Toronto cancels out with Matheson. Loose puck in the corner. Zibanejad sweeps it back to Lindgren. Lindgren sends it off the dasher for Kreider. Kreider pivots away from Letang. Kreider to the point for Fox. Fox delays, looking for a stick. Fired it through. Chopped to the line by Rust, and it's out. Now played by Adam Fox.
It's been a much better period for the New York Rangers. Good job by Letang in the middle of the ice there. The Rangers have controlled the offensive zone a little bit more here in this period.
I'd have a lot of confidence in the second period. Put up some big numbers. Here's Raquel. I'd have a lot of confidence in the second period. Put up, keep it out. Shesterkin might have gotten a piece.
10 power play.
Rangers will flip it up. Penguins are looking for a delay of game
10
penalty.
power play for a delay of game.
And then they got the call. Delay game.
Delay of game.
It will be a penalty.
New York penalty, 24. 2 minutes, delay of
For a
game.
delay of game.
Taco just barely. Take a look. He tries to flip it off the glass. He goes over that glass. Watch Raquel, his patience. Hold, go across. Toe saved by Shesterkin. He got his left toe on it. One more look, he walks around Trouba. Unable to capitalize, but now the Penguins are on that power play. What an opportunity to get momentum right back into their favor and take a lead.
Amazing how many times those penalties happen. On the forehand, you're on that same side and try to go glassing out and just get too much. Puck to the stands, delay of game penalty. Malkin a blast, and it's punched away by Shesterkin.
There's that shot first mentality. Win the face-off, try to shoot it right away. The Penguins don't get anything off that shot. Let's hope it bodes well moving forward.
Power play chance number 4. Ends 1 for 3. Shesterkin up the middle, and it's blocked by Malkin. Malkin flings it across for Letang. Wrist shot caught by Shesterkin. And another flashy glove save.
Well, he turned the puck over, so he better have made the save. He tried to go up the middle of the ice there, did Shesterkin. The Penguins were able to shut it down. He makes a flashy save here off the stick of Letang. Catches it low, brings it high. And the Penguins' top power play stays on the ice. The Rangers get to make a change.
Oh, my. How did you let that in, dude?
This is a big face-off.
How many times have they gone head-to-head? Crosby and Zibanejad. Crosby the victor. Letang swings it over. Crosby. Ross in front.
He
Gets
scored!
Scored!
And your Pittsburgh Penguins on the power play.
They're looking for a high stick. Gensel kicked it from his skate to his stick and knocked it in off the glove of the goaltender. It's looking at it on the big screen. I don't think it's enough to overturn it. The Penguins win this face-off, and Jake Gensel's going to go to the front of the net. It's going to go off
That was a great goal.
And up, it's Shesterkin's reaching for that puck to grab it out of midair. Jake Gensel from front.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't think there's enough to turn that over.
Oh, boy.
Gotta be crossbar.
I mean, you can look at it from every angle you want. This is the
review
tough
it?
one here.
Yeah, they are.
Shit.
Boy, I don't see them overturning that, Jersey. They
Well,
have
it's
to
being reviewed.
The puck entered the net from a high stick.
He kicked that.
There's referee Kelly Sutherland, so they will go over and have a discussion.
Shit, it's being
in
reviewed.
coordination with the Situation Room in Toronto.
It's being reviewed.
What an incredible
It's being
play.
reviewed.
Hit
Damn
with the
it.
skate, ice level.
better-
Oh boy,
hopefully
that's
it's a
so
good goal.
tough.
That
That's
will
so tough.
probably be the best
Be
view.
reviewed.
As close to ice
Being
level as you can
reviewed.
get.
Shit. Well, fingers crossed.
That's a high.
Hopefully it's a
Are you
good goal.
conclusive with that? I mean, you're
Hopefully
looking the
it's a good
same
goal.
thing as I am, Mears. That's so close.
I don't think it will be, but
we're splitting hairs here,
They're
but
fucking corrupt.
are the hairs over the bar?
Yeah, it might be overturned, but I don't know.
Saw the call on the
Might
ice
be
was that it was a
overturned.
good goal.
It might be overturned. Maybe.
Take a look at this one again from the corner.
That's high.
The pregame soccer
It's
skills
kinda
paying off
close.
here,
It's
possibly
like cutting it
for
close.
Jake Gensel, hoping for a go-ahead power play goal.
Have you ever seen anything like that? I mean, this one I can't tell.
It's
I'm
like-
looking at his gloves.
It's
It looks
cutting it.
outside about the crossbar. That's where he's going to
It's
catch
cutting
it.
it. It
For them
might
to
be a
overturn
goal.
this, man, that'd be hard to do. It's something we really haven't seen
That's
them do.
real high.
I mean, you want to get the call right, and they're going to take as long as they possibly can and try to get this call right.
That's high.
Crossbar.
Well, we'll see what happens.
We have seen so many video reviews in this series
That is a
and
high.
so many
That's
bizarre plays. And that is just the display of skill.
Well, let's see
Picking it
the-
up to himself,
Oh,
Jake
amazing.
Gensel.
Amazing.
Some soccer and some baseball.
I mean, he's smiling right now. He
Well, I
believes
guess
that he
we'll
has
find
put the
out
Penguins
sooner or
ahead. So
later
they have
what
2
the
power
outcome
play
is.
goals if this one counts. Late in that first period, they scored. Heinen, the second power play unit on a 4-minute
fucking
Trouba
kidding me,
penalty. We're going to
Russ?
get an
Screwing us
announcement here,
again.
guys, and we're going to have a good goal or not. And here it comes.
Well, let's find out.
Upon further video review, the call on the ice stands. We have
It counts! Ha! Counts!
Penguins
It
with a
counts!
2-1 lead.
It counts!
Eighth
It
goal
counts!
series for Jake Gensel.
Wow!
None better, none bigger
It
than that.
fucking counts, baby! It counts! It counts!
That's what I'm saying. How
Good
does
look
it
at
count?
another look there. I like that
It
look
counts.
too, guys. Just not enough to
It
overturn that. And
counts.
for Gensel, that is magical.
Well,
That-
I guess
mean, that
things
says
tipped
it
in
all
our
for that kid
favor.
right there. Front of the net, using his feet, using his hands. All that skill that he has. What a hockey player and a big-time goal. Let's see if the Penguins
Something
can
went
take
wrong.
this
Try
over.
again later.
All the talk about special teams, and their special teams has 2 power play goals in this game.
Yeah, it's all about the next one. And
Man,
speaking
shut up.
of here,
That was
even
high.
strength, Rodriguez closes, fire, stop, rebound, just missed by Pedersen, back into the crease, and a lunging stop by Shesterkin.
I don't know was it Shesterkin or Pedersen's stick who stopped that Rodriguez shot coming back to the net. Desperation by the Rangers to keep it 2-1 here.
Quick up out of the reach of Heinen. Shesterkin wants to play it. Got it away from Carter. Penguins changing, hopping on with Zucker. Lays it in for Carter.
It's tied!
DeAndre Miller sent it around.
It's tied!
Cut off by Matheson out the center.
Yeah, but it's 2-2.
Zucker back into Rangers ice. Trouba
I can't help you now.
with a hard lead pass for Strome. Strome cutting in. Andrew Kopp dodges a check. Gets it across Miller in front. Redirected in. They score.
And they score.
Rest can't help us. Hey, the rest can't help you guys now.
Now we're tied at 2 just like that.
Try holding any momentum in this series.
Tied it up.
Nearly impossible. Keandre Miller, a big mobile defenseman,
Holy shit. I think that went off
was able to
Zucker.
shoot it into a traffic jam in front of the Penguins zone.
let it go.
A big east to west play. Miller fires it in. And
So who just took
There's a
that stick
stick.
out of his hand?
did it hit that stick or a Penguin skate?
God,
May have hit Matheson, may have hit that stick. Really hard to tell. Yeah, it was Matheson's right skate that it went in off of. And Zibanejad had his stick knocked out of his hands on the face-off, the ensuing face-off, and tried to use his
Oh, it's Keandre
foot to
Miller.
make a play.
Too.
First career Stanley Cup playoff goal for Keandre Miller.
Wow, Keandre Miller.
And now
Get that, get
2-2.
that.
The Penguins trying to
Oh,
respond,
it beat up the
quiet this
icing.
crowd down. Malkin captain, Raquel, out there for Pittsburgh. Here's Marcus Patterson. Malkin taps it right in front, but it's intercepted by
Offside.
Zibanejad.
Boy, has Pedersen been active in this game, Mearsy.
It's good to see.
He's hit a goal post. He was active on the last shot.
Keandre Miller ties it.
Petrano showing his speed.
Oh my God, that thing.
At center, Lindgren got shouldered by Malkin as he got rid of the puck. Play is going to stop with 7:48 to go in the second period. What else is new? Another wild second period between these two. Gensel with maybe the play of the series. But then it's Keandre Miller tying the game up at 2 in New York.
That was a shitty goal, that first one, but.
Comes back. Pedersen hits it with the shaft of his stick. I don't know if Rodriguez's shot would have went in. Maybe. But Shesterkin's able to nonetheless get an elbow on that redirection by Pedersen. And then the Rangers come back and tie it up. Keandre Miller's shot may have grazed Carter first, then Matheson's skate, and in behind Tristan Jarry. And did we expect anything different?
Yeah. And it's game 7, so you knew it was going to be close.
What did Tank say? Did you think it was going to be easy?
Yeah, it wasn't going to be easy, yeah. Miller's goal was 1:05 after Gensel's power play goal. Miller from Kopp and Strome.
Good defense, good defense.
Banged out by Rust. Flying up ice was Gensel. Trying to turn back. He wipes out. Lindgren Sends it off the board softly.
Reed's about to murder Crosby.
And tries set play. Crosby up ice for Russ. Gets to it. Gets a shot off, and that's kicked out by Shesterkin.
Fuck.
Kevin Rooney up to the red line. He will shovel it in. Pedersen getting back. Launched by Reeves. Marino to the left wing. Again, could take it off the wall. Wolfie icing. Trouba back to hop on it for New York. Trouba tumbles down along with McGinn. McGinn, Bluger, Rodriguez. Got some good shifts in the offensive zone here tonight. Brock McGinn. Take the shove from Rooney. DeAndre Miller digging in. Miller bumped by Bluger. Trying to pry it free, Evan Rodriguez. Grinding continues. McGinn sends it around for Marino. Marino plays it toward McGinn. Let it go, and now it's Erod. Rodriguez plays it toward McGinn. Let it go, and now it's Erod. Pushback shift here from the Pens. Bluger. McGinn. Looking. Centering pass. Back up high. Marino. He'll fake. Down low. Looking for the stick of McGinn.
What a save
Great
by
shift.
Shesterkin. Good save.
Great work from the Bluger line. Bluger going down along with Trouba. Rodriguez, John Marino fakes. Fresh is Raquel. His shot attempt is blocked. Went wide of Shesterkin.
Fresh bodies for the Penguins.
Raquel in tight, tips it on goal, and a save made by Shesterkin. But you got to love that work of the Bluger line. And then eventually Raquel got on the ice. He was fresh. And the Penguins tilt the ice. 2-2, Game 7 in New York.
Wanted to go.
A lot of talk on social media about Jake Guentzel and his goal-scoring prowess. At this time of year, it's his first career Game 7 goal. Pittsburgh legend indeed. Guentzel, 34 goals.
Yeah, and it's a puck. It's not a round shape, and he's able to kick that biscuit up to the crossbar height. And boy, it was a gorgeous, gorgeous goal.
Ricard Raquel up there along with Kapanen and Malkin.
Good save.
Artemi Panarin gains the red line. Softly into Pittsburgh ice. Banged out by Matheson. Kapanen hits Raquel with a pass. Skates into enemy territory, leaving it for Malkin. Wrapped around toward Kapanen. Kapanen looking for his first goal of the series. Here's Raquel with a wrist shot, fought off by Shesterkin. Panarin with the flip to center. Pedersen drifting back with Marino.
Yeah, Pedersen, Marino
Of the Toronto.
have had a real good playoff series for the Penguins. Real good.
Marcus Pedersen. Rust had it knifed away.
God.
Nice recovery, though. Dropped it back for Marino. Pick off at center. Toronto scampers his way in. Toronto kept to the outside, looking, going up high. The drive by Zibanejad, stopped by Jarry.
Saved by Jarry.
Jarry trying to find it, and he does. And at least one penalty will be called.
Well, Petrano's got great speed. He used that speed to go wide. And then he used his vision to go to the point. Brian Rust has been pretty physical in this hockey game. Takes a roughing penalty out in front of the net as he shoves down one of the Rangers right into Tristan Jarry. Take a look, he's going to come in late here, and that shot to Trouba into Jarry. But I love the speed of Petrano to take it wide, to use his point as everybody collapses to the front of the net to try to aid the netminder. And now the Rangers get a chance to break this tie late in the second period. Their power play's 0 for 1 with a couple of shots.
So already 6 power play chances in the game combined. Doesn't happen very often in a game 7. A lot of times you see it's just let the boys play. Not many penalty calls yesterday in the 3 game 7s, especially in the Oiler-King game. Luger, face-off win. He's excelled in that department in the series. Sent around to the line, the hold by Panarin, just temporarily cleared by Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's just more aggressive. They want to get that puck down the ice more than the Rangers wanted to keep it in there, and they got it done.
Speed is Zibanejad. Throws it to the body of Ruhwedel. Nice play to recover it, but runs out of room, and Panarin dishes it off for Fox. Artemi Panarin walking in, taking a look, feeds it back to Fox. Fox, Zibanejad, saucered over to Panarin. They set it up for Fox. Zibanejad, the one-time blast misfired. Ruhwedel ties up his man Strome. Panarin around off the ledge. Zibanejad plays it away from Bluger, and it's loose behind the goal for Kreider.
Look at that.
Panarin.
Panarin.
Bounce away from Panarin. But he's got it now at center. Waits.
Panarin.
And will enter. Panarin guides into the corner for Kreider. Led the league in power play goals. 26, a franchise record. Adam Fox loads up. Had Marino in the lane. Strome over. Panarin, goal line, Zibanejad. Kreider parked in front. Panarin shoots to the glass.
I don't know if Jarry saw that puck at all. A lot of possession, not many shots.
Another 35 seconds to go. The penalty to Brian Rust. Power play chance number 2 for New York. Strome dusts it off, feeds it back to Fox. One-time drive is stopped by Jarry. Artemi Panarin, one of the many weapons on this Rangers top power play. Usually the playmaker, but showing off the shooting skills.
Yeah, but he's way out. You'll give him that shot every time. He's above the circles, way out. If that's the best shot they can get on the power play with no screen in front, you'll take that each and every time. When you got Zibanejad, Panarin, and Fox on the top of your umbrella, that's as good as any 3 in the National Hockey League. The way they can pass, shoot.
And
they really buy themselves a lot of time up there, but you'll give them that shot.
And he scores. Oh
Huge
my God.
face-off win for Pittsburgh in the clear 15 seconds ago.
Why? What are you guys doing?
Leaving it for Trouba. Trouba finds an opening. It's hacked away by
Rodriguez.
With him, and here he goes.
Hey, yo!
Rodriguez is behind the defense. Gets the puck back.
He scores at the end of the power play.
Incredible play. Giving the Penguins a 3-2 lead in Game 7.
That's the weakest back.
Insane.
What a goal. What a goal. What a goal.
Heroes are made in the playoffs.
Bro.
And Evan Rodriguez could be the Penguins' hero. The block with the right leg, getting his body in position to block out Keandre Miller, and on the backhand, he's able to elevate this puck up and over the glove of Igor Shesterkin.
Right.
At the end of a penalty kill for Pittsburgh.
Wait.
Just a tremendous
Was that a
individual
short-handed?
effort.
Yeah, it was like 3
Evan
seconds
Rodriguez.
off.
Wow.
He took the glares and stares of his coach in the last game for a penalty where he retaliated, Mearsy, that really changed the Penguins' fortunes. He's got the
Hey, with the shot.
Get out,
That
get
is
out,
stopped by Shesterkin. Toronto lobs it forward for Kreider. He'll move it north, but it's played by Letang. Not a
Florida's
short-handed
still
goal.
one
It's the
step.
second after the Rust penalty had expired.
Might as
Watch
well.
penalty kill, exactly, yeah.
Russ wasn't even out of the penalty box. He had to make sure that he was allowed to come out.
Evan Rodriguez. Had the big game 3 with 2 goals and 1 assist. No scoring in the other games. Marcus Pedersen loads up, fires. That'll be deflected up to the netting.
Rodriguez did the best he could to put that puck in front of him. Keandre Miller's coming. He's got a big, long reach. How do I protect it? I move a little bit to my right. That's what he did so that he could protect the puck, so that Keandre Miller could not reach around him. It was just an incredible play by Rodriguez of knowing where the man was on his backside and just doing what he could. For him to be able to shoot that on the forehand, Mearsy, it wouldn't have been allowed because Keandre Miller would have been able to get to the puck. That's all he could do. Shield the puck, move to his right, and flip it up on the backhand. What a tremendous goal. We've seen Gensel score a magical one. Now Rodriguez, really a shorthanded goal. There was only 4 Penguins on the ice. I know it won't go down as one, but it could be the biggest one of the season for the Penguins.
Pens up to 28 shots, 90 seconds to go in the second period. And Pittsburgh with a 3-2 lead. Puck is scooped up by Pedersen. Malkin, the outlet for Kapanen. Kapanen joined by Raquel, who skates down the middle. Going to accept this puck. Now drilled by Trouba. Around to Kapanen. Good pass for Matheson. Out of the reach of Marino. He resets, winds it in. Penguins make a change.
Antonio Cerri.
Looking to take a lead with them into the dressing room for the second intermission.
Stop Antonio
Striding forward
Cerri.
is Keandre Miller.
He's not accepting friend request.
This is Rooney getting free. Jams it across for Reeves.
Why?
Reeves on the backhand. Spears it in behind. Tang takes his man out.
Your
Matheson.
message cannot be delivered.
He's hit hard.
This is usually because you're
Reeves
really
crashing
flying.
after it. Rooney in there. Energy line on for the Rangers. 37 to go in the second period. Referee says move it. In the middle of the battle was Heinen. It's past Fox. And now he's got to backtrack. He better hustle. Carter all over him. Taking the puck is Lindgren. Getting tied up was Letang. Zucker there to clean it up and leaving it for Heinen. Heinen over to Matheson. 15 to go, second period. Danton Heinen.
Second
Crosby,
intermission.
Pedersen.
We're down.
John Marino's going to fake. Drags it. Gensel has that roll away. Nice play on the recovery. Gensel keeps it in the zone. Pedersen, side of the net, looking for Zucker. Dropped away from Lindgren, but the period is going to come to an end.
All right.
Second intermission is coming up, presented by PA Unites Against COVID. Dan Protash will be joined by Jake Gensel. Can't wait to hear all about that play that he made on the power play at 10:18. Keandre Miller would answer for the Rangers, but then Evan Rodriguez at 17:25, his 3rd goal of the postseason, and the Pens have the lead after 40 minutes of play tonight in Game 7 at MSG.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're gonna have to do
Hey
that
guys,
daily,
so
which
we are
is
back
Jacob
now.
Trouba.
Let me just
Stick
turn on my
handles.
camera, and we're back, guys.
Dish it off for Capo Caco.
okay.
Caco.
Yes, I am streaming my
Gets a nap of
reaction
him.
to this
Matheson is
game.
back for the Pens.
Yeah, I saw.
Puck in the feet of Caco. Caco recovers it now. Looks, goes to the point for Fox. Adam Fox, a late man. Lafreniere delays, fires. Glove save. Tristan Jarry.
And Jari with the save.
That glove
I'm probably
is
not even
working
gonna
tonight.
include the after part.
Lafreniere
That's
came
alright.
off the bench.
What?
Right down the middle of the ice.
I might not
Rangers
include the
found
after
him.
part
Caco
of
to the
the
point,
Katie.
and
Ah.
then to
Okay,
Lafreniere.
No, well, it's up to
Goes
you.
one move, turns it to the forehand. The Penguins are flopping in the lane of that shot.
Anyway, yeah,
Jerry's
so game 3,
flashing the
or
leather.
period 3 is happening right now.
We've seen a lot of that from both goals.
Included to a separate video?
What?
Are you No, I'm talking to Savage.
Or
Puck
Lucas,
is dropped.
because
Off the
we're
scramble
done
back to
filming.
Lindgren. Shot attempt blocked by Hunt. Zucker looks up by
Aren't you gonna make a separate video to that?
That'll be an icing call.
To what?
Bring it back into
The after part.
I don't know, probably not.
Hasn't played in just over a month. A lot of questions from the playoffs last year, but an outstanding regular season. 34 wins, 8 most in the league. Second time he was named an All-Star, 6th best goals against and save percentage.
Just the
We
only
can't
one
forget about
that
Louis
I need to
Domingue too,
do.
Bob. We wouldn't be here.
Without DeSmith, Domingue, or Tristan Jarry to this point, sometimes it does take
Right.
3 goaltenders to get it done. And
Alright, guys, I'm
the
back.
Penguins are able to get through this first round. It will be all 3 that will certainly
Something.
have a hand in that.
So I just heard something up to leave. Someone's in.
Right.
Is
that Antonio?
Yeah, it's me.
Antonio's back on his test account.
Yeah, I'm on my own
Driven
today,
in by
'cause I'm on 2
Lafreniere.
VCs right now.
Puck comes back to Trouba. Fires a shot. Stopped by Jarry. No rebound.
Yeah.
Antonio, you're coming to the barbecue tomorrow?
Yeah, of course.
Antonio, give us Savage the Fappy Lappy.
No!
Yeah. Yeah.
Ow!
Watch that one right
Yeah.
Antonio, what do you think of the wellness in the park today?
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
What park?
Well, there's a park in Pittsburgh. It's called Flagstaff Hill. So we were just there.
Was Arizona?
No.
This is Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, yo. Phoenix,
never-
Arizona.
Well, it wasn't because it wasn't.
Home of Blue Bull, the furry foxy. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
You're just talking gibberish at this point.
I know. I don't speak in Spanish. Wait, that's racist.
Bruh.
Antonio, do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I do speak some Spanish.
Perhaps.
Well, yeah,
I
do
was
speak
so
some
close
Spanish, so.
to being fluent in Spanish.
Well, yeah, I am close to being fluent. in
Young.
Lucas has to take them. I only have to take 2.
Ah. Yeah, what's up? I was hanging out with Hobby, Sarah, Reed. Yeah, Reed was there. Yeah. Well, I mean, I got the cherry berry one. Like, that was really good. Bruh. Well, yes, that's partially it, but yeah. Gotta represent. And offside call. Hi, hi. Ooh. Yeah. Shit. Wait, I should include this. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Latang's down. That's not good. Shit. And Penn's power play. Penn's power play as well. Wait, was that a 2-minute penalty? Two? Okay. That's 2 minutes. Yeah. Because it's like it doesn't even like make sense. Jari's back as yes. Shit. Well, shit. Well, shit. Shit. Tripping. Damn it. Wow, Jari with the save there. Yeah. Yeah. It, yeah. It's the Flames in Dallas. No! Rangers tie it. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Rangers tie it. We do this every fucking time, I swear to God. Every fucking time we do this shit. Every time we do this fucking shit. Every time. Every time this happens, dude. Every time. This shit's so fucking stupid. Every time we lead, they... Man, fuck this. Fuck this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Man, this is stupid as fuck. It's not good. The fuck you mean? This ain't good. Man, this is stupid as fuck. Like, I'm in... Man, what the fuck? Well, this is dumb. Because we should not be tying in, like, the final minutes of the third period when we were leading. Like, that should not happen. Well, like, that should not fucking happen. Whatever. It's fucking stupid either way. Hmm. Well, I was hoping this would not go into overtime because we're not good in overtime at all. We're not even good in overtime, so it's not even worth it. We're shit. Yeah, well, we're weak on overtime, so we're shit. I can't with this. Damn it. Man, what the fuck?
by Verizon. It is insane here at Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
Towels
man.
being waved. There's the guy
This is
that
nice.
tied the game with 5:45 to go in regulation time. Nika Zibanejad.
He was pretty good in game
Everybody
6.
at MSG is
Two
about to have a
assists.
heart
He came
attack.
alive in the series just when the Rangers needed him. And that shot was on his stick and off his stick just as quick. Mearsy caught the goaltender Jari pretty deep in his crease. And that shot came from the goal line out to
Come on, we need some
Zibanejad.
random
The
guys.
Penguins
for-
couldn't
like
block
that
it.
again.
They blocked a lot of shots in this third period.
Watch. Teddy Blues
The guy who's a 40 goal
like
scorer in this
15
league,
seconds
29 this year, but he was the
Yeah,
playmaker
Teddy
for
Blue
Chris
Balls.
Kreider. What a shot to tie this game
and
up at
kicked in the
3.
balls. By me.
Pens with the puck in the offensive
You're
zone.
gonna
On the
kick
forecheck
Crosby
is
in
Dan
the
Heinen. Heinen got it
Hopefully.
free. Off the glass towards Zucker.
Oh,
Zucker trying
okay.
to get away from Fox.
Cross crease pass.
Jason Zucker lost it, chopped to the line. Kept alive by Matheson. But now touched out by Kakko. Matheson regrouping, powers his way in. Heinen hit by Lindgren. Now Jason Zucker. Zucker for Danton Heinen.
Of course, they didn't
Heinen,
call
pass in
penalty on
front,
the
off a
tag.
stick and wide. Jeff Carter twisted in behind. Lindgren.
Oh,
Hustles
Crosby got hit
Heinen.
high again.
Keedle
Huh.
lifts it out.
Oh,
Drove
shit.
by Zucker. Crosby with the puck for Pittsburgh.
Oh my God. Defense.
Fans wanted a penalty on Letang. Interfered with Lafreniere. You're
No?
not going to get that right now. Game 7, 3-3.
Pittsburgh.
The boys
We
are going
lost
to
it.
decide this. The referees don't want to.
Islanders are
Crosby
trash.
stood up. Rust
They
looking
used to
for the
be
puck.
really
Kreider
good.
finds it for New York.
This year.
Turned it over.
Trash.
Shot by Gensel. Block. Rust has it.
Nobody likes them.
Whacked away from him. Out come the Rangers on a
Barclay
2-on-2.
center.
Zibanejad the bank
Barclay
pass.
center, more like
Stops on a
unused
dime,
center.
Stumbles. Funnels it in behind the
I thought
goal.
the Islanders got a new arena, didn't they?
And UBS arena.
Separation. Hard pass for Crosby.
They lost like
Crosby
15
fended it
straight
over the
games
line.
after
Rangers go
shit.
D as Pittsburgh is making a change on the fly. Pass nearly picked off by Kapanen. Twisted in by Panarin.
Uh-oh.
Matheson jams it along for Letang.
Not
Letang.
good.
Puck comes to Malkin. Ricard Raquel, can he get it deep? No, but Kapanen
I'm on the
does.
roof in this.
Off of Shesterkin, and Adam Fox will look up ice.
Fox, not a lot of panic in his game for a young hockey player. And
That's
boy,
good.
he's made some real sweet plays in this hockey game. As
Who's
the
gonna be
Rangers
the
ice the puck
overtime
right now, and the
hero?
Penguins getting an
I
all-important face-off.
I
with
hate
2:20
overtime
left
so much.
in this third period.
Same.
Number one Cochrane Expressway player.
The
of
Rangers
game,
have
Jake
scored
Gensel,
here.
now an 8-goal series. That's 8 goals and counting. Tied for the second most in a series in team history. Highlight reel goal for Jake.
How do they have 43
10-18 the
shots?
second. Marino with a shot. That's blocked
nobody's
by
winning.
Fox.
Yeah, I know.
Panarin sweeps it
I
around.
have to
Hustling
get
over
a
Pedersen.
leap.
Off the stick of Bluger. Fox.
I'm just
bouncing.
kicking off. I'm just kicking out random
Now
people.
he's covered by 2 Penguins. Fox hits the deck. Bluger along with McGinn. And a strong game 7 for the Pens. Marino tried to stop it. Kopp is there. He's got 2 assists tonight. Andrew Kopp runs out of room. Pedersen takes the puck away. John Marino takes an extra second as the Penguins get some fresh forwards out there. Pedersen up to the line. Snaps it in.
Just stink bug in your room?
Protects it from Gensel.
Be careful.
Give it to Lafreniere, and he nearly coughed it up to Rust. Rust gets his stick free, and he turned it over to Lafreniere. Turned it back over to Rust.
Dude,
That's
I
in puck.
remember
It's
out
skated
the
by
fucking
Crosby.
old
Gensel
Uh-oh.
drives
Get
it
it!
in.
Get it! Ah! Why did the
1:20
full
on the
whistle
clock.
dead?
1 minute
Nika
remaining.
Zibanejad maneuvers in. Zibanejad, the dropper for Kreider. Tried to shot.
Why
flooders
could they
wide.
blow the whistle dead?
The crazy
Why did the
bouncing
blow
puck.
dead?
Zibanejad tried to
Bullshit.
pass. DeAndre Miller lost the handle. Knifed away from Heinen. It's Zibanejad for Kreider. Wrist shot is stopped by Jari.
Yeah.
Leaning, and the whistle sounds.
Oh, no, he did. He did.
Now, Mearsy, it's the same play here, a little bit different on the other side,
Sorry,
but the
does not
pass
have
is
the puck,
made
bro.
from down around the goal line. This time, the pass is made from Zibanejad to Kreider, and again, Jari is pretty tight to the goal line here as Kreider tries to get this puck. Jari's coming back from a lower body injury of some sort. Many think maybe a foot or something like that. Is there any residual effect from that
I don't even
injury?
think Jari's
This
at
is his
100%.
first game back. Hasn't played since April 14th. And you wonder, as the game goes on, how he's feeling.
Oh my God.
What's his health? Is he 100% in this game 7? He's had one heck of a game. They're going to need him, and it looks like, well, I'm not going to say anything. There's 61 seconds left in the third period.
Face-off win for New York. It's Zibanejad.
By Catherine, sir.
Loads up, shoots off the end wall, covered up by Tristan Jari.
What the bug?
Too much about conditioning for a goaltender, but got to keep it in mind.
Everything.
All right,
Whatever the injury was, the conditioning, which is a great
And there's
point.
going to be overtime. Damn it!
How it can be
I hate
anguishing
overtimes in
on
Game 7.
Everything. I mean, talk
Fuck.
about the stress you're in right now. And the goaltender's probably the most stressful
Damn
position
it!
of all of them.
I hate this shit.
Puck is dropped. Clutch face-off win for Teddy Bluger. Pensko glassing out. Fox boards and out. And Zibanejad rewinds for the Rangers. Chips it across. Pass for Kreider. Just keep it below the goal line. Scooped up by Marino. Wrestling match going on. Fans react. 36 seconds in the third period.
Oh, fucking overtime. No, not.
Damn it!
Crosby settles it down.
Overtime, man. Fuck this.
Crosby using his strength. Pins complete
Man,
the
fuck
change.
this. I hate Game 7
Around
OTs.
and out. 20 seconds
No,
away from
I hate this.
no.
Man, fuck this
Mike
shit.
Matheson.
Fuck it. Fuck this
Over to
shit.
Gensel.
God.
Gensel. Outreach by Miller. Gensel gets it back. He will send it around the boards.
This is going to be the
Trying to
most
bang it out of there.
nail-biting freaking...
Rust. Lindgren pressured. Rust couldn't get a shot off. 1 second to go. And Game 7 of this classic series between the Penguins and the Rangers is headed to overtime. Can't say I'm shocked.
It's been a great series. Two evenly matched hockey
Liberty,
teams
Liberty, Liberty.
going at it.
Liberty,
It should be. What a sport, what a game.
The worst commercial.
Who's going to be the hero tonight?
I've never seen anything like this.
Overtime intermission report is coming up next.
The last time this happened was...
with these power play offers
Okay, okay. So, the last time this happened was like when... I think it was in 2017 when like Chris Kunitz scored in double OT for us. I think that was the last time this happened. Oh, Mom. It's going overtime in Game 7. So stressed out. Yeah, whatever. Man, I fucking hate this so much. We don't deserve this shit. None of us do.
Very nerve-wracking.
I know. Like, it's
Tony,
so
you have to say that now.
nerve-wracking. Oh, I hate this so much. So much.
Antonio, this is what the playoffs are all about.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, overtime in Game 1 is more reasonable, but Game 7 in
Yeah,
overtime,
you can't make any
that's
mistakes.
fucked. That's like so fucked.
Yeah, but that's...
Literally so fucked in the head. Like, I can't. Oh my god, I can't. I fucking can't. I swear, if we lose in overtime, I'm gonna be crying all night. I swear to God.
You'll be just so mad at that. At the
I know I'll be
barbecue.
so upset. I'll be like so mad.
Here, I'm gonna be honest, I'll be the same way.
Yeah.
We're missing where's Savage Gamer at?
Savage Gamer died
he
in my
went to bed.
basement.
He's getting ready for bed, so he can't.
I locked Savage in my basement.
What? Man, I can't.
Penguins outplayed the Rangers in this series. It's just
This is like unbelievable.
crazy. It's that this isn't happening.
Oh man, oh my god, fuck this. Oh my god. Can't take this shit.
1-0 Dallas.
Oh,
Nice.
Dallas is winning?
Yeah, Dallas is winning. Oh, I gotta put that game on.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Yeah, it's do or die at this rate.
Yes, it is.
Mika Zibanejad at the
It's true.
14-15 mark. His third goal to playoffs from Andrew Kopp has tied this hockey game 3-3 at the end of regulation. We are headed to overtime in a Game 7 at Madison Square Garden in New York City with Jay Caulfield. I'm Robbie Ismakowski. We welcome you to the overtime intermission here on AT&T Sportsnet. More from Jay in a moment, but first, time to hear from Penguins defenseman John Marino, who's standing by with our Dan Potach.
Well, defense is always a big deal, no matter what time of year, what period of the game, but certainly is the case in overtime in Game 7 of the playoffs. Talk about what you guys have been able to do so far defensively and what you need to continue to do as you move to overtime.
Yeah, just play fast, keep playing behind them. I think that, keep it simple and, stick to our game. That's what's been working for us.
I know that they've had some success in the third period moving the puck through the neutral zone. That was not the case early on. How can you get back to trying to clog things up?
Yeah, just do better structure-wise. I mean, everyone just, kind of worry about, their job. And
honestly, though, if the
take
Rangers
care of
win,
themselves.
I'm going to be rooting for the Rangers.
Guys.
Well, we come back. Jay's going to illustrate the Evan Rodriguez goal that was scored shorthanded in the second period. 3-3 at the end of regulation.
I'm rooting for Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the Rangers because of our good friend here.
Yes. I mean, if the Penguins win, I don't know who I'm going to root for, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I mean,
Fireman.
You're not
it's like
the
a
Penguins.
50-50 chance here. Is it going to one way or it's going to go another way?
Yeah,
I'm
Florida
nervous.
Panthers.
Hanging on my door.
Florida Panthers I want them to. I want them to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Florida and Tampa Bay is going to be an interesting game as well. Oh my god. I hate game 6 or games. I hate game-ending OTs.
Same.
Mainly because of the Ottawa Senators game. It went into 2 OT.
What? Did the Penguins win? Didn't the Penguins win that game?
Yes. Chris Kunitz scored the goal. Unfortunately, I was asleep for that overtime, so I was like, I hope they win.
No.
And then I woke up and I heard the news and I was so excited.
Yeah.
But now I'm much older now, so I can stay up later.
Oh, you're much younger.
Brad.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Boathouse? What? But that's not a boathouse, you idiot.
You guys play Rust?
No. I don't play Brian Rust.
I hate this shit.
My friend's obsessed with that game.
I don't even know what the hell Rust is. Brian Rust?
Brian Rust. Good old Brian Rust.
Luke Bryan.
Yeah, it's called Rust. It's like, what is it? Multiplayer only survival game. Yeah, it's just a survival game.
Boathouse.
You guys play Destiny?
No.
No.
Windows screen.
What about? I'll find something. What about Halo?
Nah, I don't really play any of the games you play.
What about Apex?
Nope, I've played Fortnite.
Man, what the fuck?
15 that tied the game 3-3.
Boathouse.
Spectacular.
What about Battlefield?
In that third period of play.
Nope. How the hell have I never played any
It's
of
going to
these
be time
games?
for Jay's illustration here. Jay, 2 things that stood out to you so far in this game.
What about
One, the Evan
Minecraft?
Rodriguez goal in the second period.
What about Call
Shorthanded
of
goal was
Duty?
fantastic. And
I
Tristan
played
Jarry
that.
made a spectacular save on a former top overall pick.
Nah, I played
Alexis
Warzone, I played
Lafreniere.
Black
Yeah,
Ops.
and again,
I've
we
got
showed
Ken
many.
Ward,
I'm just going to click this one that all
Dozen
happened
kids.
late in
All
this
I
game.
do-
If you're going to watch
I
this
don't play
one by
video
Rodriguez
games. When
first,
I do,
you talk about the
I play
second
Call of
unit
Duty
being
Black
out.
Ops Zombies.
You see Trouba at center ice right here with the puck.
I don't-
He's got full possession.
I really don't play
and
COD
you can see
much.
10 seconds left on the power play.
I'm, like,
so
pretty
when he
decent at
enters the
zombies.
zone, right here, you're going to watch
I really
Taco
don't play
also. I want to
COD
point one more
for
thing. Taco right here is making a change, right? He's drifting off the ice, and once this play bats around a little bit, you can see it comes a Hito right in that position. Now, again, when the change was made, he thought
What
before
about,
the change was made, he thought
Assassin's
maybe at least
Creed?
had help behind him. He still tried to force it through, and you watch Rodriguez. They're not going to catch him. You got Miller coming up behind him. He pushes it ahead, and right now you can feel the pressure. He even took a peek over his right shoulder. He knows the pressure is coming from the right, so he's going to do the best he can to protect that right side and protect the puck. Miller's going to take a big swipe at it right there. And again, he just stays with it and gets elevation on the backhander. Couldn't feel any better. Like right now, there's Kako making a change. Hedo's got the puck and goes right through the traffic, if you will. Now he's off, and again, you'll watch him take a peek over his right
What about
shoulder.
Counter-Strike?
There it is, right there. Sees it. He feels there it is, right there. Right there. A little protection, and that swipe by Miller doesn't happen. Can't be anybody happier at that moment than Rodriguez. Now we're just going to get a quick look at one save. The puck movement by the Rangers. They start to get a few great opportunities. This is one of them right now. You can see the movement of the puck from low to high, and now there's a change being made right there. There's Lafreniere coming late between the circles, the one little move right there, and then the big glove save by Jari. That's just one of many of the 29 shots they have on net. That's just one of the big saves he had. They had a few grade A chances. He's been outstanding in this game, and let's hope now we know we need to get it in this overtime. But again, Jari been outstanding. We see the play by Rodriguez, which you can't feel any better for a guy that gets that goal right there. So 3-3.
Yeah, first game 7 game ever played for Tristan Jarry. And what a game it has been. We are deadlocked 3-3 at the end of regulation. Next goal moves on to the second round of the playoffs.
I think it's the big thing, right? It's a jump from not playing it all to getting a few times on the ice, taking some shots in practice, the jump to play in games. It's a plus for him.
Definitely say advantage Pittsburgh as far as the his time. You don't have to go and do something as the you really take advantage of the opportunities. Say that the case has been tilted more so in Pittsburgh's favor. I would say at this point, considering you stop around, go heavy on the top 3 lines to start the period, and then maybe back towards the mid period if you score.
You've been in the locker room with Sullivan, these situations, pressure the back, if you make it a playoff run, trying to win Stanley Cup, this first round and trying to get to game 7. What is happening right now? What is Sullivan saying?
Well, the last thing you
Yeah, Cocoon is out.
No, Matto! Matto!
Why is my... There we go.
Coach's challenge.
Hey,
Very
good
close
Lord,
call at the end of regulation
Let's go
time.
on
And
to
Kenny Malkin
Tampa.
for his second Stanley Cup playoff overtime with 9 players in the lineup. With 9 players in overtime in the Stanley Cup playoffs. This is the third time.
Oh, he's underway.
The Penguins game 7 has gone to overtime.
This is like the worst possible thing that could happen.
Loss.
Fucking overtime.
One against the Island. That was 19.
Brock McGinn. He's a game 7 hero.
Yes.
He scored one in overtime.
Double overtime. Game 7. 3 years ago. Double overtime. Carolina Hurricanes against the Washington 3 years ago.
There's been 3
Carolina
Game
Hurricanes
7
against
overtimes here in New York. And the Rangers have won both of those. Remember in 1994? I think that might have been the step wraparound. In 2015, they won as well.
We're underway.
You get pucks to the net here. You do not waste any shot
Three on
opportunity.
two on two.
Underway in OT. Series season on the line. Puck is sent in. Ryan Rust is hit hard. Bounces off that hit from Kreider.
Penguins have a 3-on-1.
Here we go.
Space. Gensel recovered it for Pittsburgh. Move it forward. Watch the barrel forward overtime. Jake Gensel off the wall softly. Goes to the bench on the line change. DeAndre Miller.
Marcus Patterson looks
Snaps
like
it
he's
forward.
from Mississippi.
Cop, who's got 2 points tonight. Kenny Malkin to Kasperi Kapanen. Kapanen comes flying in.
Can't believe
Tries
it's
a
come
shot.
down to this.
Now Ricard Raquel leaving it for Kapanen. Kapanen twists it along. Pinching will be Marino. It's chipped past him by Panarin. Marcus Pettersson smoothly drifting back. A lot of minutes for Pettersson and Marino in this game and in the series. Penn stretch it out. Rangers were looking for a change. Ricard Raquel with a shot that's blocked by Fox. Sent ahead by Lindgren. Andrew Kopp steps into Pittsburgh ice, floats it in. Ryan Strome. Surrounded by Penguins. Malkin there, jams it forward for Heinen. Heinen banks it out. Once again looking for the change, long change in the overtime period. Let's hang. Sends it around. Rangers making the line change. Danton Heinen picks up speed. Fires fought off by Shesterkin. Heinen looking for the puck in front. Zucker.
Both teams are playing pretty conservative.
For centering pass. Carter
That's
right there.
concerning.
Ramps off a stick. Paco. Stifled on the boards by Matheson. Ryan Lindgren. Runs by Zucker. Kako. Banks it out. Philip Hedl. Charging forward. Penn's give him nothing. Rangers will be able to dump it in.
Long change here. You gotta remember that in this overtime frame.
Zucker shot blocked it down by Shesterkin.
It might be
Out by Zibanejad. He also has 2 points tonight, as does Evan Rodriguez. Rodriguez a goal and an assist.
Wait, was there not a
John
penalty?
Marino.
Oh yeah, there
Goal
is.
for McGinn. McGinn shields it nicely.
Shit.
McGinn and that jammed away. Look out, Keandre Miller wants a step. Maybe a breakaway. Miller toward the goal, and he drew a penalty.
They had to do that. They had to do that.
Maintains possession, cuts across, far side for Zibanejad.
You had to.
Now to Kreider, delayed penalty situation. Shesterkin went to the bench. Artemi Panarin to the bench, turns, lost control. Penguins touch.
Imagine that was a penalty shot there.
The Penguins will be short.
No,
Damn it!
Completely
Power
impeded.
play.
Can you imagine if he called a penalty
Shit.
shot?
Fuck.
Miller with the
shit.
long reach is able to get to that puck and protect
Now we get to
it
kill this
from
off.
Brock McGinn, who
We
wraps
gotta
them
kill
all.
this like now.
Maybe we'll get
And
it
that's a
sorted.
penalty, and it comes in overtime.
Are you kidding
and
me?
One of the Penguins' best penalty killers is in the box right now.
This isn't looking good. You don't want to take a penalty.
Big play by Miller. And do we have a timeout?
Yes, we do.
Rangers timeout.
Remember, in game number 1, we went the 3 overtime periods without a penalty.
He should. Why didn't he just try to lift it?
McGinn had him all wrapped up. The game was on the stick opportunity away.
I'm gonna hang myself.
And now it's on the sticks of the
I'm gonna hang
New York
myself in the
Rangers.
back. See ya.
And remember, Evan Rodriguez scored a goal when the Penguins were short.
I died.
I don't believe it went down as a shorthanded goal. But Brian Rust wasn't even able to get out of the penalty box when Rodriguez protected the puck against Keandre Miller.
We got our 4 best.
Ironically, there you see the
Nope.
hole
All right,
there.
all right, all right.
There's no way we can fucking stop this
And
shit.
no
There's
scoring
no fucking way.
opportunity. So this is a tough situation. Predicament in the game 7, Mersey, but you know
How can we do this shit?
he's relying on his teammates to get the job done for him right now. The job done for him
Alright,
right
Pens,
now.
you need to pay attention really good now.
55 seconds in it.
Please.
55 seconds. Face-off wins advantage.
Please.
Over one-timer save made by
Let's
Jarry
go.
on Panarin. Good news is the Penguins special teams
Yeah.
overall
Oh,
have been
no.
outstanding
We
tonight.
can't win a face-off.
DK's been good. Bobby mentioned the E-Rod, basically a short-handed goal.
Oh, shit.
Couple power play goals as well. As the Pens emphasized the special teams needing to
Oh,
be better
God.
coming
Oh,
into tonight's
God.
game 7,
Oh.
and they have
All right,
been.
here we go.
Yeah, this
2 on
face-off
1. 2
spot's a
on
pretty
1.
good spot for Carter over Zibanejad.
Oh, good tip.
Just in terms of the leverage you can get on this face-off
tried,
win. So
we
look
tried.
for Carter, hopefully, to get
Oh,
this
help.
face-off.
Come on, guys, please kill this.
Zibanejad who wins
Please.
it on a second effort. Fox
Shoot
goes
it
over
down.
to
Shoot.
Panarin.
Nice, nice.
Panarin, Zibanejad, Heisler looking for that high tip. Up goes to the corner. Ryan Strome on the near wing.
All right.
Two Penguins
Oh!
for him. Fox with a shot. I was blocked in front.
Here we go.
Out come the Penguins, hoping for a 2-on-1.
You
Brian
could've
Rust
shit.
down the middle, and he couldn't dance
Come on,
past
Strong.
Fox.
Give us an out. That's it.
I'm gonna fucking
Fox for Panarin. Sent further by Kreider. Knocked down by
Let's get
Pettersson.
this out.
on the
Just
scramble.
get this quick.
Kreider in the
Just
middle
get
of
this
it.
done,
Come out
Rangers.
to center
Okay.
ice.
Come on, Strong.
Nice,
Both
Dave.
Pettersson and Russ
I'm gonna
there
fucking
taking
puke.
away space.
We got this.
Artemi
Don't worry.
Panarin banks it back for Fox. 1:16
Got one
to go on the
minute.
McGinn penalty.
Okay, well, hopefully it'll go
all
like
the
this.
way through. Nobody
Take
home on
this
that
out.
far side.
Torture.
In blue.
Jack shit.
Ripped across to Strome.
That was a
Strome
bad
sets
shot.
up
He
for
shot
Fox.
right.
Fox, the head fakes. Ryan Strome walking in. Fire. Stopped by Jarry. And he
And a
covers.
save by
Nothing there.
Jarry.
Great box out by Chad Ruedel on Kreider.
If Domingue was
One of
in,
the
we would
best
have this game
tippers
would have
in
been
the
over.
game.
long.
Yeah.
And that's
Good
an
thing we put
easy
Jarry
shot.
in net. Because
And the Penguins down to
45 shots.
58 seconds on the McGinn.
He made some. Oh, no.
Strome trying to go upstairs short side on Jarry in that particular shot.
Oh,
When
get
there's
that.
no room there,
Oh.
Jarry was able to
Nice.
see that all the way in and track it down, no rebound. Boy, each and every one of these face-offs are so precious.
Luger takes advantage. Luger's been outstanding in the series. Advantage wins this one easily back to Fox. Fox backpedals. Luger stays with him. Panarin to Fox. Closes. Fires. Blocked in front. It will be cleared by Letang. Great block by Marino.
and Tanger with the clear.
Tremendous
Sweet.
work by the Penguins defenders trying to take
Tanger
away the
with the
stick of
clear.
Kreider and block the shot at the same time.
Zibanejad striding in. Gets a shot off. Flutters behind the net. Stopped in the corner by Panarin. He now works the near side. 28 to go, and the Penguin disadvantage in Game 7 overtime. Pass back to
Me,
Fox.
dude.
Shuffle down the boards for Zibanejad. Centering
Oh, my
pass.
God.
Out of the reach of Panarin.
What a-
Gathers it in. Turns.
What a disappointing
Panarin.
fucking joke.
Adam Fox. Artemi Panarin closes in. Fires. He scores!
No! No! No!
And
What the
New York
fuck?
Rangers
What the
have won the
fuck?
series.
No!
Hey! Hey!
No! What the fuck? No!
Antonio, we outplayed
That's
the
around!
entire
MSG.
That's around!
Crosby goes down and taps
No!
Tristan Jarry. The Rangers,
What
as
the
the
fuck?
penalty was just about to expire to block
What
the
the
game,
fuck?
are able to get the puck to
What the
Panarin.
fuck?
Panarin just shoots it through.
What the
Four
fuck?
bodies in front of Tristan Jarry. Look at all
What
the
the
bodies
fuck?
in the line of this
make.
shot.
What
And
the
Tristan
fuck?
Jarry can't track it down on the short side.
Dude, we were 3-1 in the series.
Fuck!
Just as
We were
time
up
was
3-1 in
expiring,
the
Mary
series.
Panarin showed up.
Fuck!
And that shake, that
Okay,
handshake
get back here.
was about to happen.
Fuck! can't do that
The
shit!
New York Rangers will move on
Can't
to
do
play the
that
Carolina
shit!
Hurricanes in the second round of the Stanley
Can't
Cup
fucking
playoffs.
do that!
Have one of the great traditions in sports,
What the
post-series handshake, and Bob, what a series
fuck?
it was. It feels like this is
Do
game
that!
9.
Can't
Oh, it
fucking
does.
do
This team's
that!
had so many ups and downs, twists and turns,
Can't do this shit!
reviews, and
What
heroes,
the fuck?
and struggles. There was injuries, a lot of injuries to the Pittsburgh Penguins throughout this
What
series.
the
They never
fuck?
were able to get Brian
Antonio,
Dumoulin
we're
back into
good.
the series. He
No,
would have
we're
been
not
on the
good
ice
at all.
right then and
Stop
there.
spinning
they
lies.
finally got
I
Crosby
don't want to
back.
hear lies.
When the
We're
Penguins
shit.
looked like they were going to win it in Game 5, you went down at an inopportune time, and the Rangers really took advantage of that and won Game 5 and 6. Shesterkin was not that good for most of the series, but he made the saves when he had to.
Oh,
he
my
really did, and the
God.
Penguins got Jari back just
Oh
for
my
Game
God.
7, and
Yeah.
boy, it was a
Good
trying
series,
series. One
guys.
that if you could have got over that hurdle,
Wow.
good things
What
could
the
have happened
hell
for this
series?
team. They were just
Bro,
starting
we
to get healthy.
blew a 3-1.
Yeah.
Rangers become the
Yeah,
31st
they
team in NHL
won, like,
history to rally from a
2014.
3-1 deficit.
They won
Rangers
3
won
games.
No
the
question
finals.
about the turning point. That shot by Trouba.
Crosby's
on
getting
Crosby.
old.
What the
Just
fuck,
in that game in
though?
particular, Bob, the
Crosby
series was
Malkin getting
over.
old,
This
sir.
building was lifeless.
The Tang's getting old.
And in one shot
This is the Penguins basically like this is probably
Trouba
their last
to
chance
the head
to
of
peak.
Crosby.
I hope
Crosby missed the rest
the
of that
Rangers
game,
beat
missed
the
game
Hurt.
6.
Please.
And yeah,
That's gonna be a
saves from
hell of a
Igor
series.
Shesterkin.
Fuck!
Maybe
You have to
Panarin
wonder,
got that.
as the Penguins will eventually turn their attention to the
Fuck!
offseason, could this have been the final game for some very notable Pittsburgh
Shesterkin's
Penguins?
so lucky that he did
Several
not play well
players
this
with
series.
expiring contracts,
I know.
including Russ,
How the
Letang, and
hell?
Malkin.
He really has to bounce back.
A lot of
if you guys
questions
wanna
to be
beat
answered in
Carolina.
the offseason
Yep.
as Sidney Crosby walks off. One final time on this campaign, Artemi Panarin with the overtime
What a
game-winning
win.
goal, 4:46
Overtime.
on the
Oh my
power
God.
play.
I can't believe we're not gonna. I can't believe there's gonna be no more.
Second career
Penguins
OT
until
goal
October.
in the postseason.
I know it's
Artemi
crazy.
Panarin
What I think the Pirates and Yankees
with that
play
wrist shot,
season
sending the New
sometime.
York Rangers to the second round
you a
of the Stanley
Yankees
Cup
fan?
playoffs.
Yeah, I am.
Nah, well,
Man,
I'm
I'm
not
fucking
even a
disappointed,
Pirates
y'all.
fan,
I'm
so.
fucking disappointed.
Although the
I
Pirates aren't
thought
doing
we
that.
could pull this shit off.
Oh, Yankees play Pirates on July
I thought we
5th.
could pull this fucking shit off.
Dude, Pirates are not. Pirates are in like.
God fucking damn it.
0-0.
Fucking pissed.
The Yankees. The
Pirates
Yankees
aren't
are
doing that.
25-9. How are the Pirates doing? I'm curious.
They're still.
15.
They're in third place in the NL Central, but they're under 500.
Yeah.
So they're not doing horrible.
Alright, well
but-
guys, I'm just gonna end the stream here. I'm in such a disappointment right now, dude. I'm fucking
Antonio, are you posting your reactions?
Yes! I do it for
Yes.
I do it for every single playoff game. Or any tournament game or whatever. But I'm
Holy
fucking
shit.
pissed. So upset.
Well, Kenny Pickett needs to lead the Steelers.
And we need to fire
Yeah.
Sully.
I don't think the Giants and Steelers play this season, unfortunately.
Oh, you're a Giants fan.
Yeah, I'm a Giants fan.
I feel bad. I feel bad about
I know.
that.
Ass.
Yeah.
I'm fucking oh my god. I'm so
I mean, the Rangers.
upset.
The Rangers haven't won a Stanley Cup in what? A long time. I don't know if they've ever won. I think they have.
I'm so upset right now. Oh my god.
The last time the Rangers won a cup.
Right now.
Last time the Rangers won a cup was in '94. And they lost in the finals.
Oh my
So-
fuck.
Oh, we have a day in Carolina, baby. Do this.
Well, have fun playing Carolina. That's all I got.
Yeah, let's see if we can somehow Carolina. If we do, I'd be surprised. Because we probably have to face Carolina third round. Yeah, or not,
Have fun playing
Florida.
Carolina. Yeah, have fun playing Carolina.
Yeah, we're gonna get our ass kicked. likely.
Man,
I don't
I'm
know.
so disappointed.
All right. If they play like they played against the Penguins, they're gonna get crushed.
Yeah, but if they play regular season mode, Shesterkin steps up, literally like 940 save. The Rangers have this.
This is like the 4th year in a row Penguins lost in the first round.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I was hoping we would have a change for once, but apparently not.
Nah.
It's a lack of consistency. That's what it is.
Penguins blew a 3-1 lead in the series.
That's when you know there's a problem. Like the Rangers won 3 in a row at the end.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yep, they did this again 2014 as well.
But
Penguins.
I mean, but you got to think, Louis Domingue is the worst goalie in the league.
I mean, the Rangers beat Jari, so Dallas Panarin got the OT winner. Hero.
If Jari was healthy from day one, I don't know.
If Jari was healthy, the Penguins will have likely won the series.
Yeah,
Jari healthy.
we would have won last game.
Yeah,
but we basically did you guys a favor by putting Louis Domingue in.
You're lucky you guys have like the Oreo or something.
Oh, he's garbage. Oh, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, well, hey, that was a hell of a series. So,
yeah, well, it's been a hell of a ride, but unfortunately, it has come to a close. It has come to a close. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna end the stream here. Catch you guys next time.
All right, I'm gonna go now.